There is no Bitcoin for everyone. You wanna know why? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Max with Rodrigo Arnedo. Today we had a red day right now after 5 green days on Bitcoin. We were all the way up to 71,727. And you can see that here this article is telling us that we were a 4% gap to the last all-time high for Bitcoin when we are attracting massive inflows into the ETFs. Well, it's not that 4%, but like a 2%. It's like $2,000 for a new all-time high where we were yesterday. Crazy stuff considering we've been in 17 consecutive days of inflows on the ETFs. You can see the crazy amounts that we are having right there. And price barely moving, and we are around that 71K level, which means that there is a really big seller in this range just on the previous all-time high. Could be a trade or to take advantage of the premium where they buy ETF and sell short derivative to cash in on premium. We don't know, but people can't get enough of those assets. Here you have this ETF in Canada. They're changing their name for Yield Maximizer, all in all caps. So yes, they are the yield maximizer they all want to be. And you can see here the net inflow in those ETFs and how crazy it's been since January the 10th when this began. Also, Eric Balchuna is telling us here, selling in May. I don't think so. You can see that ETF investors are not selling, they are buying big time. If you want to know everything about this, we told you about this idea of selling right now and wait till October, but we told you if you sell right now, if you don't buy now, you might regret it. Watch this video, I explained that for you there. And today the idea that there's no Bitcoin for everyone, because you can see these ETFs buying like crazy. They are purchasing 12,508 Bitcoin, and you can see that the new mine Bitcoin is just 450. So you can see that they are buying all the Bitcoin that they have available. Also, for this liquidity crisis, you need to consider that Bitcoin miners' holdings just plunged 50%, reaching their lowest level in over 14 years. Is this good or is it this bad that miners have not Bitcoin? Well, you have here from Sagatak the bullish interpretation and the bearish interpretation. If you believe this is a good idea, well, this reduces selling pressure because they don't have this Bitcoin in order to be sold. It's already sold. So also market confidence, miners maybe by selling their Bitcoin because they believe that the liquidity is going to be out there in the market. Also, maybe they want to have some fun as they have their cost operations covered. And maybe in the bearish interpretation, you can consider that this is financial stress on miners. Maybe this means that, well, they can't afford having that Bitcoin. They have to sell it because doing their operations is more expensive for them. Also, maybe this is a long-term loss of confidence because miners don't have Bitcoin, so why are they selling? A bad idea. Also, maybe this is an oversaturation of the market. Maybe a significant sell-off by miners could flood the markets with Bitcoin, leading to downward pressure on price. I don't believe that, as we are telling you, there's not Bitcoin for everyone. But you have to do your own research and think for yourself. Also about mining today, huge breaking. World's first ever Bitcoin miner goes up for auction. This rare item is said to be one of the most iconic pieces of Bitcoin history. We told you about the sign of buy Bitcoin in Congress. Now we have this piece. Would you buy it? Also, for this liquidity crisis, now telling you that we have interest out there for Bitcoin. Open interest hit new high at 520K for Bitcoin. So this is more than March all-time high for this aspect. And you can see here in this meme how Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs worldwide. And the last time this happened in these very fiat currencies, but not dollar, afterwards it was the same for dollar. So maybe an all-time high is going to happen soon enough. That's what believe people like 6 billion financial services company named Unchained. They released the new Bitcoin commercial. It's not a very nice one, but it has the idea that you sleep soundly on a Bitcoin standard. So maybe you are scared about inflation, about fiat currencies. Well, then Bitcoin is your safe haven so you can rest at night. And also, it's huge today. If China buys Bitcoin, there's no Bitcoin for everybody. That's what I'm telling you today, all day long. The idea is that Bybit right now, they are going to try and have clients from China, retail from China. This is not allowed. And why they are doing that? Is this fake news? Is this true? Remember, Bybit, we are using their debit card. It's awesome. You can have 25 euros if you use the link in the description below. And just use it like I do. You have 3 videos where I explain you everything about it, and we will create more. So watch them all, and also then you can see the money we are making. Just half a dollar there in this screen, and we have 16.5 USDTs in cashback automatic. I told you about this in previous videos. And in my auto savings, I'm up close to 10 euros. So that's a nice thing for using your cryptocurrencies card. I use it with USDT. If you want to do as myself, then use the link in the description below. Thank you very much. You support the channel. Also, there's no Bitcoin for everybody. Why? Because retail is not here. People like you and me, we are rare avis in the crypto sphere right now. Here, Miles is telling us that you can see that views on YouTube channels related to crypto are not as good right now. In 2021, when Bitcoin was at 70K, we had 4 million views a day in YouTube. And now with 70K, with the same price in 2024, it's just 800K view. So yeah, you can see that too in our channel, CryptoNews, where we have right now around 5,000 views in a good one. If you go to popular videos, you can see those could be 50,000, 40,000 when we were FOMOing in the past. So yeah, right now we have a really, really nice price and people are not there. So we have to wait for them. It's not strange. They are not here. The ones that were here, they are exhausted about all the scams, I think, that we have out there. And it's difficult to bring the new ones as they are so scared about these assets. Any case, Guilherme says here that that's not the best indicator on saying the market is up or not. The best indicator, in his opinion, is Coinbase being the top 10 on the App Store. It never fails. It worked on the last 3 cycles and will work again on this one. And we are not there whatsoever. Any case, Coinbase is launching another wallet, the small wallet. I think this is the 3rd one they have, so maybe this helps. And if we go back to Bitcoin price action, remember that we are following this way in election years. We are just 153 days, 52 days to the election day. We told you everything in previous videos, and we told you in so many videos that the price action of the dollar is very important. We're going down. This might be good for Bitcoin. Crypto Robert believes that if we break this heads and shoulder pattern, we can go to $90,000. And said here telling us that if you have eyes, you can see the chart with 1, 2, 3, and 4 bull flags that are the moments before the next leg. So maybe we are going to do that, even though the market is fighting right now for being on the green. Ethereum is going red again, still flat, even though supply of Ethereum stake is at an all-time highs, supply of Ethereum on exchanges is at all-time lows, and Ethereum spot ETFs launching in the US maybe in the next few weeks. That's bullish for Ethereum. As it is bullish for Ethereum, that 90 billion asset manager VanEck predicts Ethereum will reach 22,000 by 2030. I believe it would be even more. Not financial advice. I'm not expert whatsoever. Any case, Ethereum accumulation is intensifying. The accumulation by new addresses holding 10 to 10K and 10K to 100K Ethereum is surging. This trend shows a massive vote of confidence in Ethereum's future. Are we on the cusp of a major breakout? I think so. And I told you we have some homework to do. Did you watch already on X the interview to President Bukele? Well, I believe you have to. I have already. It's in English. You can learn English with ourselves. But if you don't know English, well, the idea there is that they didn't talk about Bitcoin, not a single word. Why is that? Not crypto, not Bitcoin. I don't like that. No Bitcoin in this interview, Bukele. Why is that? Any case, it's a nice interview where you see how El Salvador came from being one of the poorest countries in the world with no safety at all, and now they are safe and the economy is getting better and they are attracting money there. So they linger on why is that. They say they pray. Interesting thought. They were praying. They believe it's a miracle that this country is doing so well in terms of safety and development. But anyways, yeah, you probably know about that. And for me, it was a surprise that they didn't talk about Bitcoin. So we'll see about that. Today, precisely 3 years ago today, President Bukele took the stage at Bitcoin 2021 to announce El Salvador would be the first country to make Bitcoin legal tender. So they are even buying one Bitcoin every day, as you can see here, holding 5,770 worth over 400 million. Maybe they talk about Bitcoin and the editor decided not to show it. I have no clue. But I still extreme greedy about all this. And also considering the other world. You have here the mortgages world out there, and you need to consider that the median payment right now is well over $3,000 a month. If you believe this is sustainable, I think you might be crazy. Also, Goldman Sachs predicting big trouble ahead in the US holding housing market. So we might have a crisis similar to 1970s. I think it's a good idea to diversify, and so you have some alternatives. Any case, Benjamin Cohen telling us that the Bank of Canada has lowered interest rates by 25 BPS, dropping rates from 5% to 4.75. We expect this to Europe too, central bank. So maybe that's a good thing. And maybe it's a good thing that SEC chair Gary Gensler was with Jim Cramer. That's for both of them. Jim Cramer seems to be turning a little bit, asking this guy if he's going to approve other ETFs. And as always, Gary Gensler, so boring, not answering anything and saying that they want the companies to disclosure all the warnings they need to disclose, that we have some rules that they have to follow. We don't even know which rules are those, but you get the idea. This guy is so annoying. Good one is that Cardano allegedly has some kind of cooperation with Argentina in order to have transparent bureaucracy out there. We'll see about Cardano's price. And the last one today goes to NVIDIA. They are 6% up, and they are making killing. They are making records right now. NVIDIA is a $3 trillion valuation. It overtook Apple as the second largest company globally. Just Microsoft, is out there. So we'll see about that. Any case, let's rest a little bit for today. Tomorrow you have more news, of course, here about crypto. You have more AI news in our AI news channel if you want to learn about artificial intelligence, and if you want more about crypto. It wasn't enough for you, this video, then watch yesterday's or the day before, or maybe an old one here. On CryptoNews with Rodrigo Arnedo, fun on the ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come.